Hello friends and welcome back to Inception Reactions. I couldn't wait anymore. I posted a video for 21 Pilots Ride this morning and I just fell in love with that song. I'm ready to start this journey. Now, I do like to plug some stuff into ChatGPT just to see what it comes up with, and I actually really liked what it came up with in this case. So I asked it for a 21 Pilots reaction journey and it came up with a theme-based journey. There are 8 weeks plus a finale, and each week there'll be 2 tracks. We're gonna do a main track and then a deep cut. The first 2 songs we're going to do is Car Radio and Isle of Flightless Birds. And the theme here is identity, silence, and internal chaos. Let's not waste any more time. The official 21 Pilots reaction journey begins. Week 1, main track, Car Radio. Let's do it.
I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Sometimes quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside.
I'm gonna stop it real quick. I don't know if you've ever had your car broken into and your car radio stolen. I have. The feeling is kind of indescribable. The things that were stolen really did not matter to me. It was the invasion of my space, and it's a pretty awful feeling. All right, let's back up.
Times quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside. It's on my sleeve, my skin will scream, reminding me of who I killed inside my dream. I hate this car that I'm driving. There's no hiding for me. I'm forced to deal with what I feel. There is no distraction to mask what is real. I could pull the steering wheel. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Those drums and the piano, incredible.
Ponder of something terrifying, cause this time there's no sound to hide behind. To find over the course of our human existence, one thing consists of consistence, and it's that we're all battling fear. Oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound. There are things we can do, but from the things that work there are only 2, and from the 2 that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. There's faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying to let you know you need to try to think. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
This rhyme with the awake and sleep theme, incredible. I need to listen to it again.
Please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying to let you know you need to try to think. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Ooh, that's synth. How cool for this crowd to be in this video. Awesome. I didn't talk about the scream. I'll talk at the end. Ooh. Chills, man.
I find her of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Falls off the stage. Wow, where do I start? I think I am gonna like this ChatGPT recommendation just because a fantastic example of identity as he goes through all the thoughts in his head and his feelings, goes on stage with that mask over his face, ripping it off at the end. Silence, you know, he's talking about literal silence because his car radio was stolen, but I think he's using that as a metaphor to say, now I sit in silence because you took my love away from me. You took the music away from me. This is my identity. That's kind of how I felt a little bit. And then internal chaos. With any identity issues comes internal chaos. He's speaking to this very well. The lyrics of, what was it? The thoughts in my brain.
These thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause
I have these thoughts that I should replace them with something I bought. That to me is speaking directly to that internal chaos. And again, since we're back on this part, that rhyme scheme with death, life, dying, awake, sleep, just incredible. I'm blown away. Damn, so good. Now we're gonna go into the deep cut. This one is called Isle of Flightless Birds, and it's a self-titled album, or maybe a single, not sure. And again, the theme continues with identity, silence, and internal chaos. Without further ado, let's do it. Like harpsichord. I'm a bard. Medieval times. The visual here, he's got his brain spilling out, but they're all multicolored. I can't really tell what's on the floor. Digging this beat.
now is the climax to the story that gives the demons and angels purpose. They fly around while we are
His voice is incredible.
walking and want our emotions just to please them. I am cold, can you hear? I will fly with no fear, and the ground touches my wings, plummet as I sing, plummet as I sing.
Plummet as I sing.
All we are is an isle of flightless birds. We find our worth in giving birth and stuff. We're landing our homes against winding roads, and we think the going is tough. We pick songs to sing, remind us of things that nobody cares about. And honestly,
Yep.
we're probably more suicidal than ever now. If you decide to live by what you think's wrong and what's right,
More Sue than ever now? Is that what he said? I'm having a little trouble following the lyrics, and that's okay. I'll definitely check them out afterwards, but I think that's what I heard.
Settled than ever now. If you decide to live by what you think's wrong and what's right, believe me, you'll begin to wish you were sleeping. Your weeping will creep in your head and you'll cry. But if we wake up every morning and decide what we believe, we can take apart our very heart and the light will set us free.
Wow. Ooh. My elbow just fell.
How frustrating and so degrading. It's time we're wasting, as time will fly by and the sky will cry as light is fading. And he is waiting, oh, so patiently while we repeat the same routine as we will please comfortability. And please think about why you can't sleep in the evening. And please don't be afraid of what your soul is really thinking. Your soul knows good and evil, your soul knows both sides. And it's time you pick your battle, and I promise you this is mine.
Wow. Your soul has both sides. It's time for you to pick your battles. Wow. Just a gorgeous outro. The music in this song was incredible, and I've fallen in love. I didn't catch the lyrics as much as the first song, but I did still catch the themes. This one, compared to the first one, is more of our identity and internal chaos as it pertains to society, in my opinion. The first one was very personal, his own struggles, personal struggles, whereas this one felt more against the struggles of trying to fit into society and what is right and what is wrong. That's how I saw it. And so it's that internal chaos of he said it in the song, our soul has both sides, that internal chaos. It's up to you to pick your battle, and he's chosen the good side of his soul. Also, the title of the song, Isle of Flightless Birds, and some of the lyrics that I did pick up on, I don't know if it was plucked or plummet when he was talking about grabbing the wing and plummet when I sing. Help me out with that a little bit. When you're talking about a flightless bird, in my head, I see an island of creativity, ideas, and ways of living, and society says no. We're taking your wings away. That's the message I get. Let me know what you think. I do love the imagery in this. You've got your broken fan and light up top. There's like a light bulb over this man's head, but his brains of creativity, I feel like, are bleeding out. The colors representing the creativity of this person, and they are falling into the abyss. Plummeting? Maybe that's what he's going for. Plummeting into the abyss of society. And oh, it looks like there's even some drains down here that's draining the creativity from this world. I am so excited for this journey. Week 1 is in the books. I am getting into this. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like this video, share it. Go over to 21 Pilots, show them some love. As always, take care of yourself, look after each other, take what you brought with you. Peace.